Hello everyone, myself Bhumi Patel, Assistant Professor at LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology, Department of Electronic and Communication. Today we will going to study about the signal flow diagram, unit number 2, mathematical model of the system. So first of all, I will brief about the outline of this topic. First of all, introduction to signal flow graph. So first we can study what is the signal flow graph. A signal flow graph is a graphical representation of the relationship between the variables of a set of linear algebraic equations. A signal flow graph consists of a network in which nodes are connected by directed branches. Each node represents a system variable and each branch connected between two nodes act as a signal multiplier. Note that the signal flow in only one direction. Next, terminology. What type of terminology used in signal flow graph method? Example: node, branches, dummy node, single node, input node, output node, mixed node, forward path gain, loop gain, path gain, forward path gain, etc. This type of terminology is used in signal flow graph method. Next one is we can solve the example using Mason's gain formula method, and this is some example given in this today's video lecture. So first of all, fundamentals of signal flow graph. So first we can study about, consider a simple equation below and draw its signal flow graph. So you can see this equation y is equal to a into x, where x is our input and y is the output and a is the gain between the two variables. Now the signal flow graph of this equation is shown below. X is our input, y is our output and a is the gain of the system. So this is the simple signal flow graph of the equation y is equal to a into x. Now some important terminology used in signal flow graph. First, what is branches? A branch is a directed line joining two nodes. A signal travels along a branch from one node to another is the direction indicated by the branch arrow. So you can see that input to output connected with branches. Now what is the dummy node? Okay, so dummy node is the nothing but it is exit incoming and outgoing branches both at first and last node representing the input and output variable. Then as per definition, this cannot be called source or sink node. In such a case, a separate input and output nodes can be created by adding branches of unity gain. Such nodes are called a dummy nodes. Next one is, what is input node? An input node or a source node is a node that has only outgoing branches. Okay, now what is output node? It is the node that has only incoming branches. You can see in this diagram, x0 is represent the input node and x4 is represent the output node. Next terminology, what is the forward path? Any path from input node to output node, it is called the forward path of the system. You can see in this diagram, input is given to R of S and output is C of S. For this diagram, the forward path is G1, G2, G3, G4, G6 and G7. In next diagram, the second forward path is G1, G2, G3, G4, G5 and G7. So what is the forward path? It is the path from input node to the output node that does not cross any node more than once. Next terminology, what is the loop? A closed path from a node to the same node is called loop. You can see in this diagram, first loop is G2S into H1S. Second one is G4S, H2S. Third one is G4S, G5S, H3S. And the fourth one is G4S, G6S and H3S. So a loop is a path that terminate on the same node and along which no other node is encountered more than once. Okay. Next one is what is self loop. A feedback loop that consists of only one node is called self loop. So in this diagram, A33 into X3 means incoming and outgoing loop is same, only one node is connected the loop. It is called the self loop of the system. So here A33 into X3 is the self loop. Next one, what is loop gain? The loop gain is the product of the branch encountered in transferencing the loop, means the product of all the gains forming a loop. So loop gain of the system is equal to A32 into A23. You can see in this diagram. Next terminology, what is path and path gain? Okay, so you can see in this diagram, first of all, what is a path? A path is a transverse of connected branches in the direction of branch arrow. Now what is the path gain? The product of all branch gains while going through a forward path. It is called a path gain. So you can see in this diagram, yellow line, what is the path and what is the path gain. Next one is what is the feedback path or loop. It is the path to output node to input node. So you can see in this diagram, start with the output node at X7 to come with the input node X2. So it is called the feedback path. X2 to X7 to X6 to X5 to X4 to X3 to X2. Next terminology, what is the touching loop? Okay. So you can see in this diagram, there are 4 loop is given. First one will be G2H2, next one will be G3H3, next one G6H6 and fourth one will be G7H7. So what is the touching loop? When the loops are having a common node, that the loops are called the touching loop. So next one is non-touching loop. Loops are said to be non-touching when there any common node between them. They are called as non-touching loop. Means the loop are not having any common node. Here G4 into minus H4 is the non-touching loop because there is a no common node is given. Now find the forward path in the non-touching loop. So here non-touching loop for forward path is G1, G2, G7 in G8. Next one is chain node. What is the chain node? The chain node is the nothing but it is a node that has incoming as well as outgoing branches. You can see in this diagram, R of S is our input, Y of S is our output, and this node is known as the chain node because you can see that there is a incoming as well as outgoing branches. Now next topic is Mason's gain formula. To to solve the signal flow diagram example. Okay, so what is the Mason-Gaines formula? First of all, we can find the transfer function, and the transfer function is the nothing but the output C of S upon input R of S of the system represented by a signal flow graph. Is the equation is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to n pi delta I upon delta. So in this equation, where n is equal to number of forward paths, pi is equal to the ith forward path gain, delta is equal to determinant of the system, and delta I is equal to determinant of the ith forward path. So how can we solve this equation? First of all, what is delta? Delta is called the signal flow graph determinant or the characteristic function. So delta is equal to 1 minus sum of all individual loop gain plus sum of the product of the gains of all possible two loops that do not touch each other minus sum of the products of the gain of all possible three loops that do not touch each other plus etc. And how we can find delta I? Delta I is equal to value of delta for the part of the block diagram that does not touch the ith forward path. So this is the Mason's-Gaines formula equation. Let's take some example. Example number 1. Apply Mason's rule to calculate the transfer function of the system represented by following signal flow graph. So here signal flow graph is given. First step is find out the number of forward paths. So you can see in this diagram there are two forward paths. P1 is equal to G1, G4 into G2, and P2 is equal to G1, G4 into G3. Next step is find the possible transfer function equation. Therefore, C upon R is equal to P1 into delta 1 plus P2 into delta 2 divided by delta. Next step is find out the feedback loops. Okay, so here there are three feedback loops. L1 is equal to G1, G4 into H1. L2 is equal to G1, G4, G2 into minus H2. It's become minus G1, G2, G4, H2, and L3 is equal to G1, G4, G3 into minus H2. Now next step is there are no non-touching loop. Therefore, delta is equal to 1 minus sum of all individual loops. Now what delta is equal to 1 minus how many individual loops? We have 3 individual loops, L1 plus L2 plus L3. So final equation of delta is equal to 1 minus G1, G4, H1 minus G1, G2, G4, H2 minus G1, G3, G4, H2. Now find out the delta 1. Delta 1 is equal to 1 minus sum of all individual loop gain. Here first forward path is G1, G4, G2. So in this forward path all the loop will touching. So there is a no non-touching loop. So delta 1 is equal to 1 minus 0, and so delta 1 is equal to 1. Now next forward path is eliminate the forward path 2. Delta 2 is equal to 1 minus sum of all individual loop gain. Here the second forward path is G1, G4 and G3. So all the loops is touching in this forward path. So delta 2 is equal to 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So final equation will become C upon R is equal to P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 upon delta. Put the value of the forward path delta 1 and delta, equation will become g1 g2 g4 plus g1 g3 g4 upon 1 minus g1 g4 h1 plus g1 g2 g4 h2 plus g1 g3 g4 h2. Simplify this equation, g1 g4 in bracket g2 plus g3 upon 1 minus g1 g4 h1 plus g1 g2 g4 h2 plus g1 g3 g4 h2. Example number 2. Apply Mason's rule to calculate the transfer function of the system represented by the following signal flow graph. Here the signal flow graph is given. First step of the Mason formula is calculate the forward path gain of each forward path. So here there are first forward path is G1, G2, G3 and G4. Second forward path is G5, G6, G7 and G8. So here two forward path. Next step is to calculate all loop gain. So first loop L1 is equal to G2 H2, L2 is equal to G3 H3, L3 is equal to G6 H6 and L4 is equal to G7 H7. Third step is consider two non-touching loop. So here there are four non-touching loop. Two non-touching loop L1 and L3. You can see that the node of the L1 and L3 is non-touching. So first loop is L1 into L3 is equal to G2 H2 G6 H6. Second one is L1 L4 is equal to G2 H2 G7 H7. Third one is L2 L3 means G3 H3 G6 H6 and fourth one is L2 L3 is equal to G3 H3 G6 H6. So there are two non-touching loops. Fourth number step, consider three non-touching loop. Here you can see that there are any three non-touching loop is not given. So none of the loop is three non-touching loop. Fifth step is calculate the delta from step number 2, 3 and 4. So delta is equal to 1 minus single loops plus two non-touching loop. So equation is delta is equal to 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 plus in bracket L1 L3 plus L1 L4 plus L2 L3 plus L2 L4. So delta is equal to 1 minus this equation. Okay. Next step is eliminate the forward part to find out the delta 1. So first of all we can eliminate the forward path 1. You can see in the right hand side diagram we can eliminate the forward path 1. So delta 1 is equal to 1 minus loop 3 plus loop 4. So equation will become delta 1 is equal to 1 minus G6 H6 plus G7 H7. Next step is find the value of delta 2, and for that we can eliminate the forward path 2. You can see in this right side diagram we can eliminate the forward path 2, and so we can get delta 2 is equal to 1 minus in bracket L1 plus L2. So delta 2 is equal to 1 minus G2 H2 plus G3 H3. So final equation output upon input Y of S upon R of S is equal to P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 upon delta. Put the value of the forward path, loop gain and the delta, we can get this type of transfer function. So this is the solution of example number 2. Thank you everyone. If anyone have doubt, then contact me in this email ID.